Hi, and welcome to Module 2, Oral, Ritual, and Shamanic Performance. I hope that Module 1 went well for you. In this module, we're really going to be digging into the subject matter. It's one of my favorite areas of study. I find it really fascinating, so I've done a lot of research in this area, so hopefully you'll enjoy it too. We're going to go ahead and look at the Canvas page. So let me share the screen here. Alrighty. So here is the page for this module. This is just the overview page, and before I get into what the objectives are, let me just tell you a little bit about what we are going to be looking at. And we're going to be looking at pre-literate performance, which means performance that occurred before we had any forms of writing anywhere in the world. And we're going to be taking a global look at how performance is originated. We can only speculate to some degree. We do have some evidence, some archaeological evidence, and also we have some other kinds of evidence which we'll look at. It's a really interesting topic, and it gives you a chance to use your imagination to some degree. And I have an assignment that is very imaginative that I hope you'll enjoy. So our objectives are to be able to define the concepts and conventions of pre-literate performance. And there will be some concepts, but not so much conventions, because conventions are more have to do with how a particular group of people performs and what the audience expects and what the performers expect of the audience. And we don't really have a lot of evidence to support that. We have some. We're going to just be looking more at different forms of pre-literate performance. And then we're also going to begin comparing two different forms of pre-literate performance from different regions and creating a PowerPoint or a narrative by the end of the module that's based on your idea of how early performance may have occurred. And you're going to be inspired by some photos that I have on that assignment of stone circles and also cave paintings, both of which are two of my favorite historical things to study. So hopefully you'll like that too. And here we have our to-dos to complete our readings and videos. Then we're going to take a quiz. And we have a discussion post, and then our mini project. Don't be scared by project. It's not going to be as big as the word implies. As we are, and by the way, these are all links, so you can just click on that and you'll be taken right to the quiz or the assignment. So while you're going through this module, I'd really like you to think about rituals, because ritual and theater is connected, and we're going to be talking more about that. But I want you to think about rituals in your own life that may be performative. And we'll talk more about what performative means, but an example would be like a wedding. In a wedding, there are certain things you're supposed to say, and you do have an audience. So that is a ritual, that is performative. So kind of keep in mind how maybe things you do might actually connect to the very ancient past. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed this module, and please let me know if you have any questions.